And in this video, let's talk about this simple MACD expert that I found over here on MetaTrader 5 that you can download and use for free. Now, when I first saw this trading bot, I passed it up for about a month because it was written in another language and I couldn't understand the instructions, so I passed this thing by. But then one day I still couldn't find the right bot. I tested the RSI, I tested the moving averages, I tested everything that you could imagine, and I kept coming back to this MACD bot. So I said, you know what, this is going to be very simple. I'll just screenshot the instructions and I have ChatGPT explain it to me and translate it into English and then teach me how this bot works. And boom, I got it done, people. I have been using this bot for about 2 weeks now, and it is amazing and it generates awesome results. But I'll tell you this, if you use this like the experts tell you you should use it, you will lose money. Let me show you why. The first thing you want to do is go over here after you have it downloaded to MetaTrader 5. You find a simple MACD expert, you drag it onto the chart, and the properties is going to open up. I want you to take a look at the fast EMA period, the slow EMA period, and the signal EMA period, which is called the signal line. They're set at 26, 12, and 9. Anybody that knows how to use the MACD knows that these are the settings that you use when you put a MACD on your chart, okay? So we're going to say, okay, we go over here and we look at Trading View, and if you put MACD on your trading chart and you go to your settings, you're going to see that it uses a 26, a 12, and a 9 EMA, just like the bot's property shows you, 26, 12, and 9, because these are typically the MACD numbers. But what happens if you run a test on this MACD bot using the normal MACD settings of 26, 12, and 9? Let's take a look. We open our strategy tester. We go to single. We make sure we've got the simple MACspert in the expert bar right here. We put the Australian US dollar on the 15-minute chart, and we're going to go to inputs, and we're going to change this to a 0.05 lot size for my account, and then we're going to say 26, 12, and 9. And we're going to test these settings to see if they work. Once you hit the start button, you can go to the graph and you're going to start watching the MACD either move up or it's going to move down. And when it's finished, you look at the graph and you say, well, my account starts right here, and we have a little increase up, going up along the way, and then it hit a problem and went in a deep drawdown right here. But it came back up and we had a little bit of a consistent move up, but not much. And then this happens to where, wow, what is this? This is over $200 in drawdown. What the hell happened? Let's take a look at the test. And we see that we had 22 trades and we were getting minus $8.59 per trade, and the maximum drawdown was $284. $284. From the blue line here to all the way down here is $284 at the bottom of the drawdown. That's insane, people. You would never want to use 26, 12, and 9 as your inputs for your bot or your indicator. You have to figure out which ones work. Now, the quick way to show you, just go right here to overview. You're going to do a complete optimization. But I'll tell you this, to run an optimization using the MACD, man, it takes a whole day for the AI to do the research and come back and finally tell me which one of the optimization results are going to be right. Okay, so what I've done is, as I do the test, I put them over here on my spreadsheet for everybody to see after I finish the test. And now I know that on the 15-minute chart for the Australian US dollar, I have to use 190, 60, and 5. So let's go put that in there and see what happens. 190, 60, and 5. Remember, I had to run a test, and man, it took forever for me to figure out what numbers to put in here for the search. 110, step it up 10 to 220 until we finally figured out what the best settings were. What a job it was. But let's take a look at the graph with my settings after I did the actual test to figure out which settings were best. Okay, we're off to a good start. Steady incline, that's pretty good. We had a little bit of a drawdown here. It came down and it came right back and touched our take profit, and then it went into another drawdown, but it came right back. But look at the steady increase. We're looking good. Oh, we had a pop-up. That's great. These settings look like they're going to be pretty good. Another little drawdown movement here. It looks like it's about 230, and it was up there, so about $30 drawdown, no big deal. Still looking good. These settings here are awesome. That's why I put them on my spreadsheet for everybody to see and use. After you run this test and you see what it can do, you'll see it's doing this. You're going to say, I need to put these settings in my bot. And when the test is finished, look at this beautiful chart. This is beautiful, people. This is exactly what you're wanting to see when you run your test to make sure that my numbers are right. This is what it looks like. So let's look at the test results. And it says that I'll get 39 trades right here, and I'll get $3.09 a trade, okay? And the most that it'll go down should be around $35 using a 0.05 lot size. So what if you have a bigger account and you got more money? You got a $10,000 account. So you would say, okay, I want to use a 0.25 lot size, and let's see what the results will be with that. Using the 0.25 lot size, we still get 39 trades, but we're getting $15.43 a trade, which is very, very good. You set these settings in the bot and you walk away, and you can be rest assured that it's going to make you $15.43 every time it trades. That's awesome. And then the drawdown on it is a little bit higher than what I like, but with a high account, this is very little. $176 to a $10,000 account is nothing. So you could be sitting there doing absolutely nothing with this one chart. Then you put this on 6 different charts, and you got it making $15.43 on 6 different charts every time it transacts. It's that simple. And it's that simple, people. You just come over here to my spreadsheet. You click on free MACD info, and I've got step by step exactly what you need to do to open an account and get started. You go to Forex.com, you open an account, I give you the video right here that you need to follow on how to download everything that you need to get started. Make sure that you get the bot, and then if you're still confused, you can talk to me in the comments. I'll try to respond, or you can sign up for a class that's 1 hour, and by the time you get through, you know everything there is to know how the MACD bot is supposed to work. And I've learned some new secrets even today. Come here and you can blow this up right here. We need to see these bigger so we can read the indicator. And the way the indicator works and the bot works is every time the red line moves above the MACD line, it triggers a buy. And every time it goes below the MACD line, like, let's see if we can find an example. When it goes below the MACD line, it triggers a buy. We can see that right here when it crosses right there. And this is where it would have went short. We would have held on for just a little bit, and then from there it came down, and you would have made 17 pips that easy. Now, I take profit at around right here. So I would have definitely won this trade. And man, this thing is so simple once you run your test and put the right settings in the bot and the indicators working like it's supposed to. This bot prints money. Just like the Galileo. The only reason I'm using the MACD expert is because Galileo don't get enough trades. So I was looking for a bot that could work with Galileo, and maybe I can get more trades, because more trades is the key to it all. So now I'm using Galileo on some charts, and I've also got the MACD expert now on 5 charts. So my trades ought to start doubling and possibly even tripling come next week. So I'll keep you updated with that, but that's very simple. Just go down to the link below in the description and go to the free MACD info page and read it and download the bot, and you can start printing money today. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video.